Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dynasty Warriors 9 on the Mysterious JG. Although we could be training with the archer unit or defeating the Vandals, I think we're going to concentrate on taking out Lu, by God, boo. So, let's see what this person has to say to who they think is Liu Bei. Although actually this quest would be a way quest, so hopefully this is going to be something for a way officer.
I've actually got a bit of a problem. Do you think you could help me out?
Oh, hell no. I thought you had, defeat all of the pupils, the wandering pupils. Hell no, lady. I thought you were just going to say something amusing about sandal weaving.
Is that so?
Is that so? Lady, you can deal with it. Like, why is this old lady dealing with weird wandering spearman pupils? I didn't even, like, read the whole quest. I was just like, no, but something to do with fighting a bunch of roving spearmen who were pupils of this old lady? I don't get it. You know what? Forget it. We are going to use the powers of our awesome leveled up horse. And, like, jump over mountains and teleport over rivers and whatever. Or to ignore the bears, because they actually do have some capacity to hurt us. Ooh, black bears. That, potentially, if I hunted those, that would be a bigger, no, that's not what I want. I want a... Oh yeah, ready bow. There you go. That is potentially going to be better. Yeah, that's much better. I might get a better hunting score than I've gotten before. So I'll be curious if that increased. Because I had, like, maxed out on poison arrows from fighting enemies. But I'm wondering now if that increased my hunting score. Or where I even find that. 6548. Yes, I believe I now have a higher hunting score because I took out some black bears at like level 30 something. So at some point we will have to see what kind of new goodies we can get because of that. But I'm so glad I made myself stop and do that when I noticed that I had not seen that enemy type before. It's just randomly flashed to the fact that, oh wait, that could be our... It's not just a bear, it's a black bear. That might be our big opportunity to actually get better hunting rewards. There's a bear shit in the woods. There's a bear attempts to murder Cao Cao in the woods. This wood's got lots of bears in it anyway, and that's the thing. Well, I wasn't going to bother, but now when I get to level 40, I'll distribute these 9 points lying around for what that's worth. Don't really seem to make that much difference, do they?
Let's go. Now is the time.
I think it's one of those things where your level does increase. Like your stats do increase automatically, and you get to tailor your leveling up a little bit, but like the things I'm not manually leveling up are probably increasing as I level up over time. Otherwise,
This castle now belongs to Master Lubu. Please make your exit in a swift and efficient manner. Thank you.
I thought he'd taken it over a while ago.
Shameless traitors. This place belongs to my lord. Leave at once.
You guys suck. So, is there a point to me fighting the guys outside? Should I just cut to the chase and just jump over the wall? We know that I can do that. It's like I'm trying through my play style to approximate a real Dynasty Warriors game, but there's no real reason I have to do that. guys shooting all those fiery attacks? That's pretty impressive. Oh good, I can replace... I was using those poison arrows up like they were candy since I knew I was maxed out. So I guess they were already dropping replacement poison arrows. So I can shoot that poison arrow through your heart.
The capture of that area is our goal. Secure it.
So nothing has changed, that's what you're saying.
Spirit as well.
Oh, for a minute I got confused. It said Cao Cao is Cao Ren is advancing. Cao Cao. Oh, you guys penetrated the walls again. Good job. Cao has defeated 1,500 enemies. I thought it said Cao Ren had defeated 1,500 enemies. I was really impressed and surprised.
I'm relying on everyone to do their best here.
We shall defend this position.
Luoyang.
Not allow a single enemy through.
I remember when I off-screen there was a little bit of
They've
challenge
made
for
it a fair
this,
way
but
inside. It looks like I must think of something quickly.
the enemy's weapons have been activated. So that now this is more Dynasty Warriors styles. There's actually like a trap in here that we got to deal with.
Need of strategy.
Or voice
All I
acting
need to do
weapons.
is crush these maggots beneath my heels.
Ooh, that sounds kind of hot. You wearing like stilettos there, Lulu? Unfortunately, these weapons appear to be
You
invulnerable.
stand before me. You have courage.
Oh, never mind. I thought they were invulnerable. I thought I tried to take them out last time and it didn't work. I guess coming around from this side helped.
This area is essential for our victory. We must defend it no matter what the cost.
Yeah, but in my off-screen adventures, these siege weapons were a bigger issue than anything else in the chapter. As you can see, that still seems to be the case. Although I really did just race ahead with no allies at my side when I off-screened this. So taking out these siege weapons could help. Boy, there's a lot of them. I guess these are what, like Chuko Nu they're called or something? I think they show up in one of the Civ games. I was really hoping to take you guys out individually, but I think taking out Chang'an will eliminate all of these siege weapons.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Surrender or die.
Get down here. Oh no, I'm trapped forever now. There we go. Lubu will be significantly easier to finish off now.
I am not finished yet.
He's really not that impressive in this game. I just took him out.
Well done, my lord.
Yeah, you're the warriors of old, so what does that make me? Oh, I got my freaking castle back in. Oh, I got all dust all over my awesome cape.
This battle bores me.
I'm bored of getting my
You can
ass
have your
kicked.
pathetic castle. Okay, we've won this battle. It's quite a relief that we were able to take back Luoyang.
Yep, sure is.
We successfully reclaimed Yan province from Lubu. It is all thanks to you, Xiahou and Xun Yu.
You, and dude.
We are not worthy of your praise. Lubu was our main target, and we failed to capture him.
Well, I failed. I'm the one who actually
No,
fought him.
Master Xiahou. Given the circumstances,
Hey, did he have
Lubu
an eye patch
himself
before his
was
eye got
not
shot
the most
out, and did that
important
maybe
thing.
update with this last update?
The problem was all of the castles across Yan
Maybe
province
that's why I
that
didn't
defected
see
to
a cinema of him
Lubu's
losing
side.
his eye before, because it was part of the new update.
Master Cao
I'm
Cao
probably crazy.
displayed his strength in Shu province.
Shu?
However, it was not enough to convince the people to follow him.
But it was. We had to convince them to
Master
turn back.
Shunyo?
Didn't you say they all defected?
Yes. The people do not put their faith in power,
The people do not
but justice
put their
and
faith in
righteousness.
voice acting.
Much like the campaign against the Yellow Turbans who opposed the Han, or the coalition to combat Dong Zhuo.
Okay, so
who
now you got 2
disrespected
sentences,
the
so you're reading like
Emperor and
one.
terrorized the people.
I see. So displaying our sense of righteousness along with our strength can go a long way in gaining the understanding and support of the people.
Yeah, that's what Cao Cao was all about,
My
righteousness.
Lord, I bring news. Emperor Xian has escaped from Li Jue and Guoxi. and
Oh, never mind. I thought we'd
at
rescued him
Luoyang.
already. Again, I off-screened enough of this that now I'm forgetting what happened done on-screen.
Excellent timing. My lord, we should assist the Emperor and take him under our protection. Nothing could be more righteous than that.
Righteous, dude.
Although, if we are to aid the Emperor, we must do so quickly. I am certain that the other warlords are thinking the exact same thing.
They are also thinking that we, Wei forces,
Yes,
must
I
move
agree.
quickly.
As soon as our preparations are complete, we shall head to Luoyang.
So our preparations complete. Is this a new chapter? I mean, what's up? Let's see. What do you think, folks?
Hey, Shunyo, you're pretty quiet for being a strategist.
You should be a lot warrior guy like me.
I thought you guys simply gave our lord good ideas without having to be prodded.
Speaking of prodding, bend over.
Easy now, Master Dian Wei. Master Shunyo has his reasons.
So shut
He
the
once
fuck up.
proposed a plot to his friends and was ultimately imprisoned for it.
Oh, he proposed
So
that
he
they go
prefers to practice caution.
rob a
No
sports
inadvertent words or ideas. In fact,
memorabilia
his
store.
careful nature is perhaps his best attribute.
Certainly not a strategic
Yeah.
acumen.
But there's no need for caution here. It's not like any of us are gonna turn against him.
I won't live long enough to do that.
We were just betrayed by Master Chen Gong.
Dummy.
It is wise to learn from our brushes with misfortune.
In other words, I don't trust any of you anymore.
I guess you're right. Although, it all makes me kinda sad.
And turgid. Turpid.
Yes.
Oh, I guess we're still not done with the chapter. This Imperial stuff is also part of this chapter. I keep thinking it's over. Oh well, there's people to talk
We
to.
move.
There's people to talk to before we continue. There are NPCs over here for us to chat with. Or possibly officers.
Yeah.
There's a little speech icon over here. Who is it? What's going on? Ah, here we are. This better be good.
Have you seen my sheepdog? I really need to get to work.
What do you think, Master Liu Bei?
Well, Luoyang is a big place. You'd better start searching.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it, right? Absolutely. I don't know. I don't get how the freaking map works in this game. You zoom in on the city, it doesn't show you any freaking detail at all. And if you want to toggle detail, it gives you these stupid blue and red circles. It still doesn't tell you where, like, you're trying to find a specific shopkeep. Nope. Sorry. There's a hammer captain. What does that do for me? I have no idea.
Everything's covered in a delightful blanket of snow, but there's just something otherworldly about the snow.
That is just demonstrably not true, lady. What the hell are you talking about? I guess it's just as well I didn't, like, try to go extra long on the last video to finish off Lu Bu, since the chapter's still not over. If I recall correctly, the next chapter begins with the whole Cao Cao gets invited to a party and Dian Wei gets killed episode. Although that takes forever in this game. They turned it into like a huge battle involving multiple castles.
It's so cold. I feel like I might freeze solid.
Okay, fine. I'm okay with the peasants in the background telling you it's cold, but why would you go out of your way to have a bunch of dialogue about how there's snow when you did not bother to program in snow? Is Jun Yu staring at the wall? Or perhaps he's staring at these deer pelts and trying to determine if they're damaged enough for his purposes.
Luoyang has vistas most splendid, which I hope will be firmly defended, even if this conflict is extended.
Is that a poem? That might explain the randomly capitalized word that didn't start a sentence. E. Cummings of China over there. E. Cummings of China.
You see the Yellow River running nearby? The
Not
town has been
right
damaged
this second.
many times by floods. The river's well controlled now, though.
Thanks to flood control dam number 3 that was built by Dimwit Flathead. I think, well, actually there probably was a Flathead who was specifically responsible for building the dam as opposed to just ordering its construction. One of the Zork games just went a little overboard with having a million Flatheads.
To the east of Luoyang lies the famed Mount Tai. Emperors have performed sacred ceremonies there since ancient times. It's fascinating.
Absolutely fascinating. There's still more NPCs to chat with here. Oh, never mind. I guess it just took a second for that guy to stop being chattable withable. Alright, let's see if there's what are they called? Dilettantes? The guys who give you stuff if you've hunted stuff, but are not hunters themselves. It's weird how that's meant to work. Put me through!
Yeah.
Fine, I'll need your rope when we're done. There's a trader. Trader Joe here.
I've got some great stuff here.
Yeah.
I appreciate your business.
I'll let myself get maxed out over the normal just by not hunting everything that I see for a while.
Hey, get on in here.
I wonder if I should just start buying everybody's. Weapons, just so that as I switch characters, I'll already have them.
Come again.
I'm in the second tier version of everybody's weapons. Haven't spent a video just wandering around in the town for a while, but there's usually, yeah, this looks like it might be it. There's usually one big building that's got all these people that are actually worth talking to in it.
Yeah.
There we are. With all their lame-ass quests that I don't care about.
Oh, hello again. How are things with you?
See, now I've got 6,548 points. So if I bought a Scourge gem, does that mean that I get... hold on, what did I get before? Blight gems. If I get a Scourge gem, does that mean that I get everything... I get all this crap too? I'll be curious how that works. Because I kind of thought that's how it actually worked. Upgraded Blight Gem, Gale Gem, Gale Gem, Gale Gem. So yeah, apparently there's some enemy out there somewhere worth over 9,000. And seeing as this is something you sell for money, I already got a few of these. And I already got a few of these. I think I've gotten almost everything I can get out of hunting from killing that one black bear. Well, that was definitely worth it, because we were talking like... We'd picked up like a blight gem or something. We were in this area, and suddenly all this stuff we got. So killing that black bear, definitely worth the effort. Let's reforge our Whoppet here. Oh, I played off screen as Shang Zhang for like 2 minutes. So let's get rid of the blight gems and replace them with scourge gems, because this is... Like right now it's like Muso plus 8. Elemental attack damage plus 21. This is... Yeah, this is better. What? Okay. Oh, it just looks like... Okay, never mind. I thought maybe it didn't actually go on there. It's just... This is what it just looks like. Alright. Cow food gem. Can't really tell which element this is. Elemental damage plus 22. Counter damage plus 10. Toughness plus 19. Crystal. Frost Spark Crystal. I should probably just... I've got 2 epics. I should probably just put legendaries on everything. You know what? I don't even know what half of these slots when they're triggered. Like the difference between reactive attack and guard break. So I'm just going to have constant poison. And the 2 things that I know how to use and use most often will get the higher end ones. That will be fine. What else did I get from this dilettante that might be worth actually making sure I equipped it?
Hello again. How are things with you?
Other than gems, you get ancient types of money and things you can sell for money. Okay, so gems are the main thing. And I just went through that. So if I go to the coin collector with these new coins,
I've got some great stuff here.
I can now afford to buy, because I have whatever I need. When evading, there's a large chance that your stamina will not be reduced. I don't even know how to evade. Alright, I don't know how to do any of this. I could now get Vajra armor. You will no longer flinch when receiving a fixed amount of damage. The amount of damage you receive from enemy troops. I'm not sure at what point I'll care about any of this.
I appreciate your business.
Cool. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to check and see how much time I got left in the video, because I did get off on a shopping tangent. And we got a few minutes left. So let's get started on rescuing the Emperor. It seems like I should be able to talk to... Like, I got a whole bunch of my officers hanging around. You'd think there would be cinematics with them. But, I guess not. Meanwhile, various officers that are out there wandering around at random are being defeated. That's Luoyang. Oh, there's fighting going on in Zhucheng. Who are... Yuan, Shu, and... Yeah, I think the story will require me to deal with them later. I might be jump-starting things if I go deal with that right now. Where's the, Well, I gotta get the Emperor out of here, but I think my map is pointing to where we're taking him, not where he is. Right? I don't think he left without us. Birch keeps leveling up. Oh, it's raining. Unless this is... Oh, she did say it was very unusual looking snow. So I guess this is that type of snow that is disguised as rain. Must be falling. I mean, when you stand still and don't confuse the game engine too much, the rain looks pretty cool. But I seem to have set myself up here by wandering around and exploring the city. I've confused the game. Or lost track of where the Emperor is. Because I'm supposed to... Or maybe... No, we haven't rescued the Emperor yet. Is that what it is? Well, we can fast travel to Luoyang. Let's do that. I thought I was supposed to escort the Emperor's carriage, which I think I am, but maybe I haven't even rescued him yet. I've lost track of what's going on completely. The man killing that black bear was definitely worth the time. I killed about 3 of them, actually. Maybe somehow it...
Master Cao Cao. It is good to see you. Come, His Imperial Highness awaits you.
Cool. Cool beans.
It seems Dong Zhuo caused even more destruction here in Luoyang than previously imagined.
Look at the snow he's created.
There are many problems with leaving the Imperial Court in Luoyang. The least of which is its inadequate defenses. The Emperor would be much safer in Xuchang.
You mean the city that Lu Bu just took from us?
Xuchang.
That we then
His
took back?
Imperial Highness has many strong connections to Luoyang, but I suppose sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
We're not asking
Let us go
Dongchen, we're
greet him.
telling. You gonna stop this from happening?
My lord, an army led by Li Jue and Guo Xi has been spotted west of Luoyang.
This guy's better than most of the plot character voice actors, and he's not great.
What? Curse those wretched traitors. They must be planning to abduct the Emperor.
Kind of like how Cao Cao is.
Master Dongchen, time is of the essence. We must see to it that the Emperor flees Luoyang at once.
Can't I just, in an open world game, just go defeat Guo Xi and Luo Ji or whatever they're called?
Cao Cao, Yuan Shao's army has taken a position at Hulao Gate. He has placed Yan Liang and Wen Chao in the vanguard and seems to be welcoming our challenge.
Wait, what? I thought we
He
were
must have known
buddies.
we were planning to place the Emperor under our protection and decided to overcome us with brute force. A fairly impressive move for Yuan Shao.
You know, it's kind of a dummy, so...
If we can break through Li Jue's forces to the west of Luoyang, we can make our way to Xuchang. Nanchang, what's it look like to the south?
In the south, there is Master Young Feng, formerly of the White Wave Bandits. If I recall correctly, he served Li Ju, but now appears to be protecting the Emperor.
Yeah.
I have not heard good things about Master Young Feng. However, I do have an old friend within his army. I believe we could turn to him for assistance.
A friend of yours, you say? What is his name?
Benedict
his name is
Cumberbatch.
Master Xu Huang.
Ah.
He is a
I
rather
don't think he's with the
strange
White Wave
individual
Rebels.
who is obsessed with his training. But I assure you that he can be trusted.
Very well. Nanchang, let us call upon your friend. At present, we have Li Jue behind us and Yuan Shao before us. It is likely there are more enemies to come. However, we cannot let them kidnap the Emperor.
I have to kidnap him.
Let's go. We must safely escort His Imperial Highness to Xuchang.
Yes. So the thing is, the White Wave rebels, if I recall correctly, excuse me. So the Emperor kind of falls into the hands of the White Wave rebels while trying to escape from Li Jui and Guo Si. I think that's like the guys who had him when Cao Cao finally rescues him. But yeah, they were kind of like rebels. They were kind of Yellow Turban-esque. And when they basically they describe it as the Emperor's like lives in fear, and you know, they claim to honor the Emperor, but it's kind of like Dong Zhuo. They keep him alive, but they're forcing him to sign proclamations. At one point, they say that, you know, he's living out in a camp in the open, and he's forced to make imperial appointments of the relatives of the leader of the White Wave rebels. And at one point, I believe the novel said that he is forced to appoint witches and sorcerers, and never had the court been treated so scandalously. Sometimes it's a fun read just because the tone of that novel is so odd to a Western audience. But at any rate, when we come back, we'll be... Hey, it's open world times, right? I should be able... They said that Yuan Shao's at Hulao Gate. If I can remember where that is, I should be able to ride to Hulao Gate and freaking beat Yuan Shao if I want to. Even though that's clearly not what the game wants. I guess we'll find out next time. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Dynasty Warriors 9. Bye-bye.